Good evening. Good evening.
Okay. As you have known, my name is Mrs. Shaheen, and I have been teaching English for 20 years up to now, and I have been teaching the IGCSE curriculum for both boards, Oxford and Cambridge, for 10 years up to now. And today I'm going to take you through the exam and how it looks like. And we're going to take one of the exams, one of the exercises, which is the summary. But before I begin, I'd like to know a little bit about you. So I would like to know, for example, which grade, whether you are grade 10, grade 9, which board are you going to sit for, and so on. Okay, let's start. Okay, who will start introducing himself? This with, okay, so Mu'min, you are extended, year 10. Okay, so please write your, from which country, where are you going to sit for the exam? Mariam is extended year 10. Okay, all of you are Cambridge. Okay, Mariam is from Kuwait.
Miss, can I introduce myself?
Yes, okay.
Miss, I'm Selma Samir. Yes, I said, Miss, I'm from Cambridge. Actually, Miss, I'm grade 9, so still the exams are far, and I'm from Saudi Arabia at the moment. I'm Egyptian, but it's
nice to meet you. Okay. Okay, who else would like to introduce himself? Somebody else? No volunteers?
Can I introduce myself?
Yes,
okay,
go
my
on.
My name is Abdurrahman Z. I'm from Al-Bashir School. I'm from grade 9, and I'm now living in Egypt.
Now you're living in?
Egypt.
Egypt, okay, from Bashir, okay. Nice to meet you, Abdurrahman.
Nice to meet you.
مس شيماء معلش ممكن تشوفي الشات بس.
Yes, my dear. Okay. Okay. So let's just a minute. Okay, somebody else? Somebody else? I just want to know my students. So it seems here that most of you are in grade 9. All of you are sitting for Cambridge exam. Okay, Mu'min, you are extended grade 10, and you are from United Arab Emirates. Okay.
Miss, I will do the exam in United Arab Emirates because I'm from Egypt.
Okay, but you're living there. Okay, you'll do the exam there. Okay. So it seems here that most of you are Cambridge board, right? So very quick, I just want to know if you have seen the exam and how it looks like. What do you know about the exam? Do you know how many questions do we have in the exam? Do you know how many questions do you have for the exam? 8 questions? Very weird, Abdurrahman. We don't have 8 questions in the exam. So let me take you very quickly through the exam and how it looks like. Okay. Salma, I have no idea. So you're grade 9, Salma. Yes, Mu'min, the exam is 6 exercises, right? So how many times are you going to sit for the exam? Are you going to sit twice or once for the exam? For Cambridge, Abdurrahman, you're not going to sit for 4 times. Yes, you mean the exam itself. For 3 actually for the reading, Abdurrahman, and 2 in 3 and 3. 3 reading, 3 writing, not 4 and 2. Okay. So let's go very quickly through the exam, and I'll show you how. So have a look here. This is the exam paper. Can you see the screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, where I've just displayed the exam. So, and what is the difference, as most of you are year 9 and 10 and they all attend together? Is there a difference between between students who are going to sit for the exam for year 9 and very slight differences between them? So if you have a look here, this is the extended paper and how it looks like. Okay, Mu'min said that I think the paper 6 is speaking, not sure though. Mu'min, we have 2 papers for year 10. We have paper 2 and paper 4, no paper 6. Paper 2 and paper 4. For the core syllabus, which is year 9, we have paper 1 and paper 3. Okay, yes, Mu'min, paper 2 is writing, paper 2 is listening. This is, yes, right, Mu'min. Okay, so as you said, most of your answers were correct. We are going to sit for the exam twice. Once for the reading and writing, and this is paper 2 for the extended year, and paper 1 for the core. Okay, and then once more time for the listening, which is paper 4 for the extended and paper 1 for the core. The duration is the difference between the 2 exam duration and very slight differences inside. So if we have a look at paper 2, we're going to find out that it is for the reading and writing. Paper 2 is for the reading and writing, as you see here. Paper 2 is for the reading and writing. And the duration of this paper, 2 hours. As for the, again, it's for the reading and writing. And the duration is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so these are the differences between the 2 papers. But are there any differences? There are slight differences inside. Okay, I'll show you the slight differences. Have a look. So 3 of the exercises are for the reading and other 3 are for the writing. So the first exercise is always reading. As you see here, it is a reading text. No difference between or year 9, you will have the same text as those for the extended, the same paper, same theme, everything. The difference is the number of the questions. So if you have a look here, this is the exam for the extended text. You are going to have 9 questions following the exam. The marks of this exercise is 13. You're going to receive the same questions. Question prompt till 8 are the same. What is the difference? Only exercise 9, question 9 is the difference. This is the only different question in both years. All the questions go in chronological order except for year 9, which is for. So if you are sitting for the course, you're going to have the same exam as those who are sitting for the extended, except for the last questions. Any questions concerning this part? You can feel free to answer. Okay, let me see. Shaimaa. So this exercise is the same. Let's see. Next exercise. Matchmaking exercise. The same text again. We're going to find 4 people speaking. For the extended, as for the core, they are only 3. They are going. Number of questions again is the difference. The same number, the same questions, except for the last 2 questions. For year 9, you are going to have 8 questions. For year 10, you're going to have 10 questions. Salma, I'm just going to take you through the exam and how it looks like. Salma asked the questions, are you going to solve some exercises? Yes, I'm going through the exam and tell you slight differences between them. And then I'll take you through the exercise number 4, which is the beginning of the writing, which is the summary exercise, and tell you, okay? Another question here. Okay, Salma. So let's see what is the difference again. This is again the is a note-taking exercise in which you are going to read the text and then answer some questions, information. Again, the slight difference is that this question is out of 9, 7 only. Of course, the bullets are less, but again, the same questions. Then we're going to go to this is the end of the reading by this, and then we're going to move to the writing. This is the beginning of the writing exam. This is the summary in which you're going to have a text as you see here. That's what I want you to see. You're going to have a text and you are going to summarize the text according to some questions, according to certain points the examiner needs. Okay? And then you're going to write within a word limit. What is the difference between the core and the extended is only the word limit here. As for the extended, the word limit is from 100 to 120 words. For the core, it is from 70 to 90 words. How many marks for this exercise? For the extended year, we have 16 marks. As for the core, we have 12. Have a look here. You will receive, for the extended, you will receive 8 marks for the content and another 8 marks for the style or for the language. So, as for the core, you're going to receive 6 marks for the content and another 6 for the style or the structure. Okay, so this is the difference between the 2 exams. Still exercise number 5, we are going to go through it. Exercise number 5 is the beginning of is another writing exercise, but it is the informal writing. So you have to go to know what is the difference in the formal and the informal writing and what types of informal writing do we have. And then the last exercise is exercise 6, which is the formal writing. Any questions so far concerning the exam?
No, thank you, Miss.
Any questions so far concerning the exam? Okay, so let me see. Okay, thank you, Mu'min. This is how the exam looks like. So when I started talking about the summary, I told you that what are the total marks for the summary for the core? Can anybody remember? Do you remember the total marks? Yes, 16 marks for the extended and 12 for the core. But I said that the marks are divided, content and language, content and structure. So it is very important to improve the structure, to improve our style and writing. So it is not a matter of finding the content only. This is how to be done, how to improve our structure. This is my what does the examiner need? Yes, Momin says that we need 8 for the ideas and 8 for the marks. Excellent, yeah, Momin. So what type of writing is the summary? Is it formal or is it informal writing? What about the summary? Is it formal or informal? You know? Yes, it is formal writing. Okay. Do you know what are the aspects of what should I avoid doing? Yes, I want to know what are the aspects, what should I avoid if I am doing the formal writing? Can I use contractions, for example, if I'm writing in a formal style? In the summary, can I use the contractions? We do not use the, yes, we should avoid the, here Abdurrahman writes in the chat that we cannot use the contractions. Yes, what else? We cannot use, of course, we do not have to write long introductions. We have to, Mu'min, I didn't get the point. You said that no abbreviation, it's okay, no idioms, it's okay, no contraction, but no conjunction. It is very weird. Yes, we do not write our personal. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yes, we need the complex and compound sentence. Excellent. That's why before I start the summary for you, I want to avoid simple structures. Yes, very nice. So that is the purpose of to tell you that I need to do what? I need to avoid contractions. I need the complex structure, and along with advanced vocabulary. Yes, use your own words as far as possible. Yes, asked to use your own words as far as possible. So have a look here. This is number 4 in our exam. If I ask you to have a look here at the topic of the exercise, the heading, you are going to be asked, read the following article about the growing number of people who swim in ice-cold water. Write a summary of the possible health benefit of this exercise, of this activity. So what am I going to write about? Am I going to summarize the whole text? Am I going to summarize the whole text? My dear. So according to question, what type of benefits? What type of benefits? Health benefits. What am I going to find out the health benefit of this activity? Only health benefits. Okay. And what about the well within? Max limit is 120. And have a look here. You have to use, it is written, use your own words as far as possible. And this is important in this exercise. How can I do it? To use my own words as far as possible. How can this be achieved? How can I use my own words as far as possible? By using what? Salma. Yes, Salma. Yes.
Yes, Miss. There's Miss.
Yes.
First, we read the paragraph. Okay, Miss. We also highlight the important parts. Then, after we finish, we write the important parts in points. Then, Miss, the main words or the important words in each point, we change them in our own words. Depending, it's better to be strong vocabulary, of course. Miss, we also try to summarize it as much as possible, not writing stuff that like isn't so crucial or important for the reader, or so he will get. So it will be as about 120 words, no more.
Excellent. So we have to paraphrase our ideas to use advanced vocabulary. Yes, excellent. We have to paraphrase and be the point. That is what is needed. Because what will happen if I exceed the 100 words? What will happen? Will the examiner continue reading? If I exceeded the word limit of the 120 words, yes, you will lose marks. So you will be asked here to find the health benefits of this activity. Health benefit of this activity. So how many points do I have to find? He didn't mention here that I have to find how many points, but I know that I received 8 marks for the content. It means that I have 8 health benefits for the extended and 6 for the core. And have a look here, and another 8 for the language. So what would happen if I exceeded the word limit? And that is, I didn't write the content, so I will lose marks both content and language. So that's why we don't have to exceed the word limit. We have to make sure that the 8 content are within the word limit. Okay? So how can I do this? Is it for example, to achieve the content comes by practicing. But what about the easy to get the 8 marks for the language? It needs a lot of practice of how about joining ideas together. I have to make so the idea be contrasting the additional idea. So I will take you now through one of the ways to improve your writing. And then after we finish this rule, we are going to apply it to the summary. Through the, have a look here. Okay. Yes, I'm here.
تمام.
So have a look here. So we are going to go through the structure. The grammar structure will help us to make our summary concise, more concise. But this could not be done through one session. It needs lots and lots of grammatical structures. So today I thought that I can help you with this grammar lesson, which is not only but also. And after we finish, we're going to apply it to the summary. Okay, so I'm just asking, when do I use this rule? Not only but also. I know that many of you like this structure, but unfortunately you do not know how to use it. Yes, Salma, again you can answer, my dear.
Thank you so much, Miss. I think the reason we use not only or and also, but also, when you say two sentences that, for example, like the example Miss you gave down, he ate pizza, he ate pasta. We want to make the sentence not, like the subject and the verb not repeated a lot. So that's why we say in one sentence. That's, I think, the
Yes.
reason.
Yes, thank you. So instead of repeating the subject again, instead of repeating things again, we can use not only but also. So I can use it when I want, for example, to join two adjectives. I can use it when I want to join two nouns, or if I want to join two verbs. Instead of repeating it, if the person who does the two action is one person, so why do I have to repeat it and make it two sentences? I can join them together into one. So have a look here. She's not only rich, but also famous. If you look for the example, she is thin, she is tall. So how can I join it? I can join it by saying she is not also tall. But I want you to have a look here. Where did I place not only? Did I place it after verb to be or before verb to be? Because this is very important. Where did I place not only? Yes. After verb to be. Thank you. So she is not only thin, but also tall. Have a look here. In this sentence, there is a mistake. Who can tell me what is the mistake in this sentence? In this sentence, there is the answer. In my answer, there is a punctuation error. Who knows? Yes. Where do I add the comma, Maya? Maya said that there is a comma missing. Where can I add it, Maya? Before the verb? Which verb? I don't know, why don't you use your mics? Yes, after thin and before but. Yes, thank you. So here is the place of the comma. She is not only thin, but also tall. Thank you. But have the next sentence. He ate pizza, he ate pasta. These are two nouns. And now I can join these two more sentences as long as the subject is only one, which is he or Ahmed. I can join it using not only but also again. But how can I do it? As you see the example, he ate not only pizza, but also pasta. And again, a comma is missing. So where did I place not only? After the verb or before the verb? Yes, thank you, Salma. After the verb. But what if I use not only before the verb? Is it an error? Can I say he not only ate pizza, but also pasta? Can I say this? Do you agree with Salma? Salma says no, and then she says yes. Yes, you can. So I can use not only, but also. I can use not only. Here it comes after the verb. But if it comes before the verb, it's okay, except for verb to be. Verb to be only, not only comes after the verb. So this is exception for verb to be. But as for not only, with any other verb, it can come before or after, no problem. Is it clear? Okay. Okay, thank you. So let's continue. Let's have a look. Okay, have a look here. Yes, Tuta. Is this your real name, Tuta? You can use the mic, I said, not only. No, mu'min. This is an error which I'm going to talk about when I start my sentence by not only. This is an error which I'm just going to talk about. Wait a minute, a moment, and you will know the difference. So have a look here. He not only insulted her in front of her friends, but he also threatened to beat her. It is not a nickname. It's a very nice name to that. So have a look here. She cleaned the house, she watched TV. I want somebody here to answer this sentence using not only. Mahmoud, Muhammad Mahmoud Al-Attar. Yes, ya Muhammad.
Yes, teacher. Assalamu alaikum. I'm a new student in the session, and
Yes.
I'm from Egypt, and I wanted to know what you teach, teacher, because I still joined now.
You have just joined now. Okay, Muhammad. Do you live in Egypt or somewhere else? Another
I
country?
live in UAE. I live in UAE.
Yes, nice to meet you. So we have just been through the exam and how it looks like. You are in which grade, Muhammad?
I'm in grade 8 or year 9.
How come? You are in both?
No, I said or. I said or.
Anyway, I know what does it mean, or, but I'm just asking, how come you are in year 8 or year 9? I didn't get it.
No, I said grade 8, or you can say it year 9. Some schools is with year and some with the grade.
Ah, okay, I got it. Okay, so we are talking about year 9 and year 10, whether the core or the extended curriculum. So we have just been, Muhammad, we have just been through the exam and how it looks like. We are just here, we are going to today to talk about the summary, and this is the rule we are going to talk about today. Okay, we have, okay. We're just talking about how to join sentence using not only but also. So I need somebody here. Maya, will you answer the sentence? She cleaned the house, she watched the TV.
Not in the house, but also
Maya?
Yes, ma'am.
Maya can't hear you well. Will you please raise your voice?
She not only clean the house, but
Maya.
also watch TV.
So Maya said she not only cleaned the house, but also watched TV. Okay, so Maya, you place not only, she not only. So you place the not only before cleaned, right? Can I place it after cleaned? Can I place it, can I say she cleaned the house, but also watched TV? Yes, miss, thank you. So the exception only is for which rule? The exception is only for verb to be. The exception is only for verb to be. I cannot place not only before verb to be. This is the exception. Okay, so let's continue. As you said, she not only cleaned the house, but also watched TV. Okay, not only is used after verb to be. So the place was magnificent. It was safe. I need somebody else and a comma before but, right? And a comma before but, as we just said. So I need somebody here to join this sentence. The place was magnificent. It was safe. Salma?
The place was magnificent. Sorry, the place was not only magnificent, but also safe.
Thank you, Salma. And again, don't forget the comma before but. Okay, I need somebody else to answer the next one. Can I place not only after was, before was? Of course not. I need somebody else, as you said, correct? She is a good wife. She is a good mother. Will somebody help me to join to these two
Can I
sentences?
say teacher?
Yes, ya Muhammad. Yes,
Can I
Muhammad,
say?
go on. Yes,
Okay.
my dear.
She's not only a good wife, but also a good mother.
Thank you, my dear. So again, as Muhammad said, she is not only a good wife, but also a good mother. Thank you, my dear. Okay, have a look here. She speaks English, she speaks French. Okay, I need somebody here. Who will answer? Abdurrahman? Come on, Abdurrahman.
Hi. Not only she
Yes, my dear.
English, she
No. I didn't, Mr. Abdurrahman. I didn't ask you to start the sentence using not only. I'm just talking about not only in the middle. So use not only in the middle. She. Beginning. Yes. She not only.
She not only
Go
speaks
on.
English, but she speaks French.
Yes. But also. But also
she speaks French.
But also, why do you repeat she again? Because I'm doing this because I don't want to repeat she.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And I'm doing this also because I don't need to repeat the speaks. I cannot repeat speaks. I can say she not only speaks English, but also. So I'm doing this because I don't need to repeat things. I'm doing this because I want to be as concise as possible, to limit my word limit. I don't want to exceed. So, Abdurrahman, can you understand what I want?
Yes.
This is repeated, Abdurrahman. This is repeated, so I don't need to repeat things.
Okay.
She is repeated again, speaks is repeated again, so I don't need to repeat this. So I will use it once. She not only speaks English, but also
French.
Yes, thank you, Abdurrahman. Is this the only way? Can anybody answer it in another way? So Abdurrahman said, she not only speaks, he placed the not only before speaks. Muhammad?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, my dear.
There is another way. She speaks not only English, but also French.
Thank you. Muhammad placed the not only after the verb. Okay, so this is a way when I'm not going to start my sentence using not only. Is there another rule? As you said, this was your answers. Is there a difference when I want to start my sentence using not only? Yes, there is a great difference. That's why I said wait to know how do we start the sentence by not only. After, when I start my sentence using not only, I have to use after not only auxiliary. What do I mean by auxiliary? Can anybody tell me what do I mean by auxiliary? I have to change it into verb. I have to change it into verb. So what are the auxiliaries? What are the helping verbs?
So sorry, what's your
Who knows?
again? Miss, what's your question again, please?
My question is, if I want to start my sentence using not only, I have to use auxiliary verb. The sentence does not go normally. It goes in the question form. So what are the auxiliary verbs?
Miss, can I try to answer?
Okay, go on.
The auxiliary verbs, yes, usually like comes with a main verb, and it also adds functional and grammatical meaning to the clause in which it appears to.
Yani, give me examples.
1 minute, please. Yes. For example, Miss, 1 minute, can you think about it? Yes. He was not. He not only not only broke the glass, but also broke the television.
Let's wait and see. The auxiliary verbs, have a look here. I'm going to tell you what are the auxiliary verbs. The auxiliary verbs are what we use to make a question. How do I make a question? Using what for the present simple, for example. We use do or does if I want to make a question, right? In the present simple. I use what for the past. What do I use to make a question in the past? I use did, right? If I have is or are, verb to be is or are or was. So I can form a question using is or are. Is she happy? Are they present today? Was she tired? This is how I form a question. And also I can say have you been there? Has she been tired? Had, can, could, shall, should. This is what do I mean by the auxiliary, the helping verbs. This what do I mean by the auxiliary, the helping verbs, which help me to form a question. So I cannot write not only without being followed by auxiliary. Okay, then the subject. I have to form a question for it. So if you have a look here at our sentence, she was not only sad, but also angry. So this is the normal rule. If I want to start my sentence using not only, how can I do it? What is not only? What is the verb here? Who can tell me what is the verb here in this sentence? Not only. She was not only sad. What is the verb? What is the verb here? Was. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So not only, as I said, should be followed by auxiliary verb. So was here is an auxiliary. So not only was, and then the subject. So not only was she sad, comma, but also angry, and complete the sentence. Did you get it? Is it clear? So
Yes,
this rule, yes, this rule applies only when I start my sentence using not only. Because have a look here, this is a subject, a normal sentence, so I'm not going to do any inversion. We call this inversion. We are changing places. Okay, let's go to the next question. They not only need, yes.
I'm so sorry, but I did not understand.
Not really, boys, I can't hear you.
Miss, I did not understand.
Okay, so I said that if I want to start my sentence using not only, I have to use a verb after. What are the verbs that after not only? They can be one of these. Can you see this group?
Yes.
Can you
yes.
see this group of verbs?
Yes.
Yes. So how do you form the question? Have a look here. She was not only sad. If you want to form a question from this sentence, she was not only sad. So you're going to do like this. Was she sad? Right?
Yes, miss.
So this is what exactly we are doing. We are making it or changing it into question. So not only was she sad, you are taking it as if it is a question. Salma, are you the one speaking right now?
Yes, miss. No, miss, I was the one who's asking.
Yes. Excuse me?
Yes, miss.
Okay, Salma, okay, will you help me, Salma, to answer the following question? So they not only need food, but also shelter. If I asked you here to answer using not only, so I'm going to write not only. I'll begin my sentence by not only. So not only. Where is the auxiliary verb here?
Miss, do you mean by auxiliary verb, you mean the verb itself?
The verb, no, not the verb. I want to change it into question. I want to change it into question. How?
Did, miss, can I use did?
Have a look here. This verb is in the present tense. The past tense of this verb is needed. This verb is in the present. So how do I form a question in the present?
Miss, so if it's the present, I will either use is, are, or did, right?
No, my dear. In the present, if there is in the question, you use it. If there is are, you use is or are. These are, we consider them as strong verbs. But have a look here, as this is in the present. So if you want to form a question in the present, you use do or does. In the present tense, is or are, we use do or does.
So,
Okay,
miss,
Salma?
Yes, miss. So, miss, it should be.
Yes. So
do
here.
they need food?
Excuse me, not only.
No, miss. Yes, miss. Continue.
What shall I write, Salma?
Not only.
What shall I write, my dear?
Miss. Not only do they need food.
Excellent. Not only do they need food, but also shelter. Excellent, Salma. Yes, excellent, my dear. So you understood what do I mean now?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes, miss. I did understand.
Okay. Thank you, my dear. I want to clear
Miss,
the board.
Miss dear,
Yes.
Miss dear, just excuse me for a second.
Okay.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, let's go to another example. Who can answer this one?
Me, teacher.
Okay. Just a minute, I want to open the chat to see who's talking. Okay, so why do I have the same people all the time, same participants? What about the others? Maya, where are you, Maya? You've been here a little bit before. Yes, my dear.
I started from not only.
Arwa. Yes, I want to start by my not only. Yes.
Not only did the war cause destruction,
Yes.
but also caused hatred between the two
Wait
communities.
a minute. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. I want to write after you. I just want to write after you. So come on. So not only. This is not only, right? This is not only. And then. And what about the auxiliary, which I'm going to use?
Did.
Yeah. Did. How did you know it is did?
Because the word caused, it is in the past.
Caused. Caused is in the past. And now how do I form the question in the past? Using?
Did.
Thank you. So not only, and then the subject, did the war. What am I going to write? Am I going to write caused again, or am I going to write caused? Because I already referred to the past using did.
We write caused.
What am I going to write? Cause only. Excellent. Cause. So not only did the war cause destruction, yes, and then how can I continue the sentence?
But also.
Comma, but also, yes.
Caused hatred between.
Do I have to repeat caused? Do I have to repeat caused again?
No.
No, we don't need to repeat caused again, because we are doing this because we don't want to repeat things. But also hatred. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. So who will answer the next one?
Me, teacher.
Just a minute. Okay, Iman, where are you, Iman? Iman al-Qasabi. You're not there?
Hey, can I answer?
Yes, my dear. Nurai?
Yes.
Yes, my dear. So go on.
Not also he read the book.
No. We say not only. We are writing using not only.
Not only he read
okay,
the book.
I repeat. Allow me some time to write after you.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm just going to write not only. Yes, my dear. Not only what?
Only he read the book.
Just a minute. What did he say? Not only what?
Not only he
Wait a
read
minute.
the
Not only what?
Not only.
What did I say? We say that not only is followed by auxiliary verb. Auxiliary. Where is the auxiliary here? He read the book. So how can I form the question, my dear?
Not only he.
You have to use was or where or is or are or will or shall. These are the auxiliary verbs. How do I form a question? Imagine that this is a sentence and you want to form a question. How do you form a question here? If you want to form a question.
Did he read the book?
Thank you. So did he read the book? Thank you. So I'm going to use did because this is the auxiliary I'm looking for. So not only what?
Not only did he.
Yes, not only did he
read
the book, yes.
But also.
Comma, yes, but also.
He remembered it.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Norai. Who will answer the next one? He is rich, he is generous. Muhammad, you changed your name?
Yeah, teacher, it was Arabic. It was in Arabic.
Yes, I know it was in Arabic. Come on, Muhammad.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Not only,
allow me some time to write.
Yes.
Allow me some time to write. Not only, yes.
Not only was he rich, but also.
From where? Wait a minute, ya Muhammad. Where is was? Where is was in the sentence?
Not only is he rich.
Thank you. Not only is he rich, yes, comma.
But also.
Yes.
He is generous.
Thank you, my dear. Okay, I need somebody else. Where is Abdurrahman? Did he leave the meeting? Because he was answering this incorrect, and I told him to wait to know the answer. Somebody writes teacher Nurai. Okay, go on. Nurai, go on.
Not only was it raining all day at the wedding,
Thank you. Not only was it raining all day at the wedding, yes. Continue.
the band was late.
Thank you. But also the band was late. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All of you are excellent. Okay.
Thank you.
So still one sentence here, and then we will go to the summary. Let's move. This is they will paint the house. They will paint the outside of the house. They will paint the inside. I need somebody to answer this example. Shall I pick myself? غصون. Where is غصون? غصون. Why don't you want? Why you don't want to answer غصون? طب جمانة. Come on, everybody.
Yes, Miss, I'm back.
Selma again.
No, Miss, I was just saying I'm back.
Okay. So who wants to answer this one?
Miss, can I answer?
Just a minute. I want to.
Miss, can I answer?
Okay, go on.
She will answer in the chat after.
Okay, go on. So not only, come on. Go on.
So, Miss, am I allowed to answer?
Yes, my dear.
Answer?
Yes, you can go on. Yes, my dear.
Oh, okay. Will they paint?
So
not only will they.
Yes, not only. Yes.
Oh, Miss, there is someone sent the answer in the chat.
So where did you see the answer?
No, I didn't see the answer.
Jumana. So thank you, Jumana. You corrected the mistake. Thank you, my dear. Because I would be very upset. Okay. So okay, go continue. So not only, and here is this is what we
not
call
only will they. Yeah.
Yes, will.
Only will they paint.
Come on, continue.
The outside house.
Yes, comma,
but also they will paint the inside.
I don't have to repeat they will paint, but also
the inside.
Yes, thank you, but also the inside. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is one of the grammatical rules that will help us. It is not the rules, but as we go through our course, we're going to take some grammatical rules. This is to help us in case if there is addition, but there is contrasting ideas, there is cause and effect, many things that would help us. But today I just thought about this grammatical rule, and I thought that it would help us. Okay, let's have a look here. As we said, this is this is the question as we have it in the exam. This is how we are going to see it in the exam. Read the following article about growing number of people who swim in ice-cold water. On the opposite page, write a summary of the possible health benefit of this activity. Your summary should be about 100 words and not more. I just want to show you some tips for the summary and how do we have to answer the summary. Very quickly, I will go through the tips. So this is, as I said, this is form of writing. So no contracted forms, no idioms, no personalization. No phrasal verbs. Do you understand what do I mean by personalization?
Miss,
What
can
do
I
I mean
try?
by personalization?
Miss,
Yes.
can I say it?
Yes, go on.
Miss, personalization, sorry, is like the simile and metaphor, but unlike them is comparing something that's not human with a human. For example, the plants dance in the wind. This is a personalization.
But this is not what it is. You are talking about personalization, personification. You're talking about personification in the poetry. I'm just talking here about personalization, which means I'm not going to talk about myself or any experience concerning me in the summary. This is what I mean here by no personalizing. Do not talk about things specifically related to you. Talk about things in general. Okay? No phrasal verbs. No phrasal verbs. What do I mean by phrasal verbs? For example, when I say verb, phrasal verbs are verbs plus preposition. So I don't have to use this. No chatty style, no humor, and so on. What about the plan? The marking plan. Yes.
What is a chatty style?
Chatty style is like when you're talking to a friend. Of course, when you're talking to a friend, you're going to say, I'm going to tell you today about, you don't have to say this. You don't have to say, and so on. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you, and so on. This is chatty style, and you don't have to use idioms. Okay. Let's see what is the plan for the core. We are again looking for grammatical accuracy and the style, as I said. If you are just going to copy, as I said, that half of the marks go for the content. Sometimes you can get the content marks, and you're just copying it in the opposite page. Are you going to receive the mark? You're going to receive the mark for the content only. If you're just going to join by using very simple words, you're going to receive 2 out of 6 for the content, for the language. How can I get 3 out of 6? How can I enhance my mark? I have to do rewording. Rewording is like what you have just said, is paraphrasing the sentence. And then restructuring. Restructuring means you have to change the structure of the sentence. Finally, you have to be concise. In order to receive from 5 to 6, you have to be concise. What do I mean by concise? To join ideas and group ideas together. Okay. Let's see for the extended, again, grammatical accuracy and style. If you are just copying 2 out of 8, rewording is better, structuring is a little bit better, and then finally the concise. Okay. As we said, you should write 6 ideas to receive the total marks for the content. But here I want to ask you a question. If you are asked to write 8 content, for example, your question is asking about advantages and disadvantages, and you got all the points in the advantages, and you got nothing for the disadvantages, but you got 8 for the advantages and nothing for the disadvantages. Are you going to receive the whole marks for the content?
No, teacher.
No, miss.
Yes, because by this, for the examiner, you did not fulfill the task. You did not cover the all ideas needed. So if you are asked to write for the advantages and disadvantages, you have to write 8 for both of them. You can divide the 8 back, whether you write 4 and 4, 3 or 5, no problem. This is not a problem. But you have to cover both ideas. Okay? Again, the word limit is 90 words, which means for the core you can write between 70 to 90. As for the extended, from 100 to 120. So what is the first thing I'm going to do to pick the idea? do the rewarding, and then paraphrase. Okay, let's take our exam and see. Pick the ideas, put them in sentence. Underline possible words to be changed. Write the changed words, and then change parts of speech, use conjunction, grouping, reorder ideas, and that's it. Okay? Have a look here. This is the exam, which we are going to apply all what we said upon. I just want you to have a look and to find the health benefits. I need 8 points for the health benefits. But before we start, what do I mean by health benefits?
Yes, there is no screen.
No screen, just a minute.
Yeah, teacher, it's stuck for me too.
Okay, just a minute, just
This
a
is
minute.
the
Can you
PowerPoint
see
for
now?
grammar. This is the PowerPoint for grammar.
Yes, I changed.
Yeah, now it came.
Ask a question.
Appeared this.
Yes, I just asked you a question. He is asking you here for the health benefits. What can I say? What about the health? What do I mean by health benefit? Do I mean emotional? Do I mean physical? Do I mean what do I mean by health benefit? Or both of them?
Both of them.
Yes. So have a look here. When you are asked to write about anything, you have to rearrange ideas for yourself. Okay, I want you now, I will zoom in. I want you to try to see the health benefits here. And I want you to tell me whether this is a physical health or a mental health. Can you see the screen?
Yes, miss.
Okay, go ahead.
Miss, you want us to read it?
No, I just want you to find the ideas.
Miss, sorry, miss. Miss, what ideas for which topic or which points?
My question, what was my question, my dear? I'm just looking for the health benefits. Health benefits.
Ah,
Have a look here.
Miss,
Yes. Health benefit of this activity. This is my question. So I want you to read and to find the health benefit for this activity. You understood what I want?
can you please go down? Thank you so much, miss.
Okay.
Miss, I don't think I understand what does like the
What my question is?
yeah.
Okay. So this is a text. It is about swimming. Okay. In pool, you're going to read and to find out what is the benefit of this exercise, of this activity. You got it or not yet?
Oh yeah, now I got it.
So you got it? Okay. So did you all understand what I want?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Can you please show us whole text? Because you know, I mean, I also want to read the down stuff.
Okay, just a minute.
Miss.
I just want to make it bigger for you to see. And at the same time, I want you to can you see now?
Yes.
But I won't be able to show it to
But
you all, but when you finish, just tell me. Yes,
Oh,
my
okay.
dear.
Yeah, miss.
Yes, I got an answer.
Yes. Now I want, remember, we need 8 points. We need 8 points.
So, like, Miss, should I read the passage and then take out all the advantages of the...
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So let me do it with you. If it is difficult.
I did two. I
No,
found
it's
2 points.
reading.
Okay, go on.
Miss,
Yes.
I found 4 points.
Yes, you should have it. Okay, let's see what did you find. Let's see now. So if you go to the first paragraph, come on. What did you find?
To be honest, Miss, my 4 points are in the second paragraph and the fourth one.
Okay, let's so you have you have an answer here.
Yes,
Okay,
Miss, I do have the
Arwa.
second paragraph.
Okay, show me what you have.
Yes. Okay, Miss. 1, 2. I'll tell you the line right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Miss, if you notice that starting from line 4, helps to fight off colds and illnesses. This is one of my points.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
So,
got the...
thank you. So fight off colds and illnesses. This is number 1. Thank you. What else?
Yes, I got an answer.
Oh, okay, wait.
Okay. If you got anything, you can write it down in the chat.
Okay, Miss, already now. Miss, I wrote my answer in the chat.
Teacher,
Yes, 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 my dear.
a sentence.
So as, yes.
I got a
So,
sentence where I mentioned the what?
Which is, let me underline it.
Yes, I will got this one in the chat. Okay,
so Salma said that it repairs and refreshes the whole body. Yes, correct, Salma. It repairs and refreshes the whole body. Okay, so this is your point. I will underline it. So this is number 2. This is number 2. Treat from depression. Excellent, Maya. Will you please tell me where did you find this here in the last paragraph? So let's say that this is number 3.
Yes.
Actually, I did find one in paragraph 2 also. I sent it for you privately.
Thank you. So Selma said, again, recover from injuries. Okay, so this is number 4. Yes.
I'll write for you now the one I found in paragraph 3. I mean 4, sorry.
Okay, but still a lot. Still I need 8. I remember.
Okay, Miss, don't worry. Yes, Miss. Yes, I found. Okay, Miss, because it's long, can I say the line?
Okay, let's see, Maya, what Maya said, that it boosts your mood. Thank you, Maya, and gives you optimistic outlook. This is number 5. Okay.
Miss, can I
yes,
say 6
my dear.
Oral? Can I
yes,
say
okay.
6 but oral question? Miss, in paragraph 4, I'm health benefits. It helps me to forget anxiety and worries.
Thank you. So it helps to forget about anxieties and worries. Okay.
Teacher, I got some points, but they're the same as
So let's say that this is number 6. Okay. What is your point?
I wrote them in my own words.
Okay, what are they? But you shouldn't. This is the next step. At the beginning, we're just highlighting the ideas. We're just picking up the ideas. Later on, we're going to change. Okay.
Also, Mrs. Also
Nice.
the point in paragraph 3. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So I need still 2 points are required. Fill up the body or fills the cell. Help fill it.
Yeah, this helps the cells in the body to work better. It's the last
Yes.
line.
So helps the cell to work better. Yes. So let's say that this is number 7, my dear.
Yeah, teacher, I
So we
think
have
the 8 point
And this gives
uh,
their body used to increasing cold.
Still one point.
Yes, it's in the 3rd paragraph. No, it's in the 4th.
Which is
The first wait, 1, 2, 3. It's in the 3rd line. This gives their bodies a chance to become used to the increasing cold.
so didn't we say this before when we talked about that it fights illnesses? Isn't it the same answer?
Same.
Yes,
Oh,
when I
okay.
say fight illnesses, so this gives a chance to, as you said, to become used to increasing cold. So here Maya got, yes, Maya got the last point, which is invigorated the muscles with oxygen. By this, we got the 8 marks for the content. But again, in order to make out 8 points, yes.
Miss, now where's the 8 points?
Invigorates the muscle with oxygen. This is the 8th point.
Oh, okay, Miss.
Okay. So have a look again here. We have to think again, to rethink. We have to think how to group our ideas together. While reading, we find that there are some physical and some emotional, right? So we have to mention these things together and these things together. So what were the emotional?
The first 3 points I wrote them in my own words. Can I say them?
Okay.
Diving into cold or icy water helps our body to recover from colds or illness, as well as it refreshes the whole body. It helps us with recovering from injuries too.
Okay, wait a minute and I'll tell you what's wrong with what you said. Okay, you're just lifting from the text, and this is what I do not need. Have a look here again. Let's go. I want a whiteboard right now.
Miss, but Miss, shouldn't we, after we finish the point, shouldn't we rewrite them so to be like more organized and it should be easier to summarize them in my own words?
Excuse me, what should I do?
Miss, I'm talking about the points we just found. Shouldn't we, Miss, rewrite them in our own?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do right now. That is exactly what I'm just going to do right now. So I'm going to rewrite them. Just I want to clear the whiteboard. Okay, so I want, if you can remember right now, have a look here, the points. So I'm going to think at the beginning of the emotional and the physical. So what about the emotional? Can you remember? Can any of you? Yes, I want you to remember what. Yes, you need the question. You need the text again. You need the text again.
Teacher, I have the points, I guess. Like.
Just a minute, I'll get you the text again. I'll get you the text.
Okay.
Just a minute. I'll cannot show you the text because I want to put them aside. I can't find it aside. I can't put it aside. So let me do it somewhere another way because I can't put them aside. I don't know why. Okay, here is the text. Are you there? Are you there? Okay,
Yes.
just very quickly tell me, can you see the screen now?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so very quickly, I want you only to tell me what about the physical and the emotional. So here are the points we found together. Here are the points. So you said number one, you said invigorates the muscle with oxygen. Is this physical or emotional? Invigorates the muscle with oxygen. Physical.
Yeah.
Okay, help the cell in the body to work better. Is this physical or emotional?
Physical.
Physical again. Okay, you said that it helps in the recovery from injuries. This is physical or emotional?
Physical.
Physical.
Okay.
Physical.
Okay, treats some forms of depression. This is
Physical.
Emotional.
Depression helps. Yes. So
Yeah.
Emotional.
Yes, it is emotional. Excellent. It is emotional. So let me write what you have just said. Okay, so I will write them down. So you said, you can see the screen right now?
Yes, miss, we can.
Yes.
Okay, it is the whiteboard.
No, miss, we can see only the paragraph.
So in the emotional, you said treats some forms of depression. Treats some forms of depression. This is what you've just said. Some forms of depression, right? You said
Yes.
In the physical, you mentioned that helps in the recovery of injury, from injury, helps in recovery from injury, right? Okay. I will say, and you're going to tell me what shall I write it. Fights cold and illness, what shall I write it? Emotional or physical?
Physical, I guess.
Yes. So fights cold and illness. Okay. Let's go. Repairs the body, refreshes the body.
Physical.
Physical again. So helps the refreshes the body. This is physical again, refreshes the body. Physical. Okay. You said forget about anxieties and worries.
Emotional.
And anxieties, yes. This is emotional. Okay, invigorates muscle with oxygen.
Physical.
Physical.
Yes, invigorates muscles with oxygen. Excellent, all of you, with oxygen. Okay, so let's say still helps cells in the body to work better.
Emotional.
Helps the cells to work better. Is this
Oh,
emotional?
it's physical.
Yes, helps the muscle, the cells to work better. Thank you. So this is again physical. Still, let's see here. What about boost your mood or gives a more optimistic outlook?
Emotional.
Yes. So this is the last one. Gives optimistic outlook. Okay. So it wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned in the question that you have to divide them or to group them into physical and emotional. But by practice, I understand what do I mean by health. It means that there are things related to physical and there are things related to emotional. Okay, as you know that there is a word count and which is very important in this exercise, so I have to write only a topic sentence for this exercise. That's enough. A topic sentence is more than enough. What would be the topic sentence for this exercise? I want suggestions in the chat box for the topic sentence. We are talking about the advantages of this exercise, which is swimming, ice cold water swimming. It was said like that. Can you remember swimming in cold water? It was like this, swimming in cold water. I want suggestions for the topic sentence. Can you write?
Miss, I wrote something in the chat.
Miss, can you please repeat the question?
So, Selma, why did you write how to exceed an exam? I
Miss,
want
you asked
now.
for a topic.
No, just a minute. I'm asking not a topic sentence, a topic sentence for this exercise. I just want you to tell me how am I going to go into the exercise. So here I got an answer from Maya. There are countless advantages of swimming in cold water. Thank you, Maya. I need something else.
Miss, can I say them oral?
Say what you want.
Miss, I could say we are going to mention this disadvantage and advantage of swimming in ice cold water, and then I mention immediately.
So you are going to go very quickly
into because that's a summary.
I know, but just a little, as Maya wrote here, there are countless advantages of swimming in cold water. Is not that bad, and she is again to the point.
But this, I also said the advantage and disadvantage.
Yes,
basically the only difference I said the points,
Yes. Okay, can I give you suggestions? What about cold water? If I want to change the word cold water, can I change it? It would be what? Cold water.
Freezing water or icy water.
Excellent. So swimming, freezing water. If I want to write anything else instead of countless, or countless is okay, but if I want another thing instead of countless, it would be infinite, innumerable. And if I want to say another word instead of advantages,
benefits,
yeah, exactly.
Benefits or blessings, right?
Blessings.
Benefits or blessings. Yes. So all your suggestions are correct. So let's write your suggestions. So let's see here. As you have just said, swimming. Would somebody tell me what to write? So swimming.
Miss, are you writing something on the board?
Yes, I'm just writing.
Because for me, the screen is like still frozen.
There's frozen screen.
I mean, like.
Yes, I understood. I understood your point.
Okay.
Okay, can you see now? Or not yet?
But you haven't shared screen.
Just sharing
okay,
the
now
screen, a
you're
whiteboard. I'm just sharing a whiteboard.
Miss, nothing is visible for me.
Same, miss.
Okay, just a minute. What about now?
I guess absolutely, miss.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So let's go on. So swimming, as you said, swimming in, go on. Swimming in, we changed cold water into swimming in freezing.
Freezing water.
Excellent. Swimming in freezing water. What? Let's continue. Has what? Countless, you said. Countless. And I changed the word advantages into let's say blessings or benefits for health. Excellent. Okay. So swimming in freezing water has countless blessings for health. Okay. So let's go. We are going to start by the physical, for example. Okay. So how can I introduce my point? Can anybody help me?
How can you, what, please, Miss?
We are going now to talk about the physical health, physical blessings.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Miss,
what can I write?
Miss,
Yes.
I can just not simply say there are benefits or blessings for freezing water, for cold water, and then I immediately write the benefits.
Okay, go on. I want the physical, but I want to group the ideas. I want to show the examiner that I can understand and group my ideas. I know that there are physical and there are emotional. So let's start for the physical blessings. For the physical, because I want to show the examiner that I know that there are physical and emotional. For the physical ones, let's go on.
It helps us with recovering from injuries.
Let's see how we can join ideas together. What are the points that are equal to each other and to join them? So if I want now to join the idea, which is fight of cold and illnesses, refreshes the body, recover from injury. I'm using another.
Miss, can you say the sentence again?
Again. Okay, here are the 3 points which I want to join. 3 points. So let's see how we can join them. Recover from injuries.
Oh, Miss, and it also refreshes the whole body.
Okay, refreshes the whole body. Okay, join these are 3 points. I want you to join them using not only refreshes the whole body. Come on.
Can I try?
Can you join them using not only? Yes, go on.
Freezing water not only recover from injuries but also fight cold.
خلاص احنا we understood that we are talking about freezing water. We are going to start our sentence using not only. So not only what? Can you remember what comes after not only when we start the sentence by not only?
It cover from injuries.
لا, who can tell me, who can remind me what comes after not only when I start a sentence? What type of verb? Auxiliary verb.
Yes.
So not only what?
Do it recover from injuries?
Not only what? So how do I form the question? Remember that I need to form a question. If I want to form a question from this, so I have to use do, does, did, can, and so on. So not only what.
Not only does.
Excellent. Not only does it. Yes, not only does it what.
Not only does it fight.
Okay, so fight cold. How can I change fight cold?
Miss, fight fever. Fever is also cold.
Fever is also cold. But what about fight here? Not only, how can I change it? Can I find another synonym?
Miss, you want another word for fight?
Yes, I need another word for fight.
Defeat.
Defeat. Okay, or I can say protect. Protect.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes, not only does it defeat, defeat, or let's say protect. Protect is more applicable. Not only does it protect you from fever, what else? How can I join the other one?
But also help you recover from injuries.
Yeah.
But also what?
Miss,
help
can
you
we
survive.
Another word for recover?
Miss, survive.
What is the other word for recover?
Miss, I could say survive.
Get better or heal or cure, maybe.
Miss, can I say
also
survive? Can I say survive?
Survive what?
From
survive instead
injuries.
of what?
Instead of recovery.
No. It is not. It doesn't fit here because survive means to make you alive, so it doesn't here fit. But somebody can. Somebody has just told me the answer, but I can't.
Yeah.
Miss
heal or cure.
You said the answer. Let me see in the chat. Just yes.
Miss, I said heal or cure. Is it correct? And I also said get better.
Yes, excellent. Yes, correct. Okay. So, but also heals or, as you said, cures injuries. Excellent. Or cures, yes, injuries. Thank you. So, I told you that not only can be used to join two ideas, but now here are 3 points. How can I join the third point in the same sentence?
Miss, can I also, Miss, I should simply just say also.
No, you can say coupled with, along with.
Miss, also.
Have a look here. Not only so you started not only. This is one idea. The second idea you wrote, but also. Okay. Here I'm going to write the third idea. So I can write along with, coupled with. Along with what? Along with what? Still with the last idea. Along with.
Miss, you want another word for refresh?
Yes, I need another word for refresh.
Okay.
Maybe.
Miss, can I say
what is
restart?
the verb from refresh? What is the verb from refresh?
Miss,
restart to the body.
It
is not a computer.
Miss, I have a word. Another word for refresh. Is revive. Miss.
Revive.
Yes.
Revive.
I think.
What is survive?
No, with the R, Miss.
Revitalize. You mean? Revitalize. You mean? Revitalize.
Miss, I write for you the chat.
Oh, Miss, can we also write cool the whole body?
Miss, I write in the chat.
Miss, can we also write cool the whole body?
Miss, is my answer correct?
Okay. What did he say, my dear? Yes.
Cool the whole body.
This was my answer.
And I'm talking about, yes, my dear. Yes, Sam.
Okay.
So I'm
Cools
talking
the
here
whole
about
body.
cool. No, I don't think it doesn't fit.
I wrote
And
it in the
again, we
chat.
want advanced vocabulary. Okay, but I need advanced vocabulary, Salma. I need more complicated words. So it is time for practice. So we need to
Oh, Miss,
enhance our vocabulary. Yes.
can we also write, for example, maybe restore? Restore our, like, restore the
It
whole
is that
body.
again. Restore. I cannot say restore the body. Restore the body.
Yeah, restore the body.
Okay, revitalize. Okay, so now I want to introduce this word, which is instead of refresh, revitalize, because I want you to enrich your vocabulary. Okay, revitalize what? Revitalize the whole body. How can I change the word whole? Could be what?
Miss, can say
Yes, I've
simply
got an answer.
all? Miss, all?
Or yes, or the entire body, right?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
Or the entire, yes, the entire body. Thank you. Okay, let's imagine now that we have finished the physical, and we want to move from the to the emotional. How can I move? Is
Miss,
there a transition sentence? Yes.
Miss, I could simply just, you know, like go a little bit direct and say also from the benefits. Sorry, from the ice benefits, from the freezing water benefits, as sorry, Mrs. Physical and what?
Physical and emotional.
Yes, going from benefits of physical to emotional, and then I start simply saying them.
Miss,
Okay,
can I say my
yes.
answer?
Okay, my dear, go on.
We can also say moreover or furthermore.
Okay, furthermore, what?
Furthermore, the benefits. Yeah, and then like, I mean, like we can start.
This moment I'll come back.
So Maya said, in addition, there are also emotional benefits. But if you wrote the word benefits before, you don't have to repeat it. You have to change. If you wrote it before, you can write the blessing this time, advantages, something else. Thank you, Maya. Okay, I have a suggestion for you because I want you to use more complicated structures. So I can start my sentence using having stated the physical advantages, there are the what?
The also emotional.
There are the emotional ones, and then I'm going to state them all, the emotional ones.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I am going to repeat not only, but in the exam, I don't want you to repeat not only again. You have to use another structure. But today, as we are making focus on this rule, so I want you to repeat the rule here, because we are repeating, we are just practicing the rule, okay?
Teacher, can you give us like another example?
For what?
Like for another example, like other than not only.
To join sentence, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we have not to mention the fact that if you want to add another idea, you can say not to mention the fact that, you can say in addition to, furthermore, moreover, all these are for addition.
This was what I meant. Like I said, when I said furthermore or moreover, this is what
yes, my dear. But I'm just today we are practicing something. We are practicing how to join things together, how to join them in one sentence only. You got it, my dear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so what about the emotional? I'm just going to write down the emotional. We said that, can you remember the emotional? Number one.
Miss, can you go back to the paragraph?
I'm just going to write them here and we are going to join. I'm just going to write them. We already wrote them before. So it can, let's say, treat depression, treat some depression. This is what you have just said. Treat some depression. Number two, you said that it helps you forget about your anxiety, forget about anxieties. Number three, you said that it boosts your mood. Okay, so now I want to join these three ideas together. Boost your mood. Come on, who can help me to join the ideas together? I want you to write in the chat, everyone, how to join the three ideas together. I'm just going to work with you on the adjective, on the synonyms. So let's say, what about depression? Can I change depression?
Oh,
I want suggestions for depression.
Synonym for depression?
Yes, synonym for depression could be?
Illness, maybe?
No, depression. Depression means?
Miss unhappy. Miss
Sadness.
Miss feeling blue. Miss but
Okay,
feeling
but
blue is an
feeling
idiom.
excellent. It's an idiom, yes. Okay, so we can say depression means sadness, gloominess.
Right? Maybe tiredness?
Yes. What about tiredness is related to exhaustion? No. Okay, let's go. Forget about anxieties. What about the word anxieties? Can I change it? Anxieties, let's say worries, right?
Miss, can we say eagerness?
Eagerness, no. Eager when you are eager to do something, you are enthusiastic and you want it. Okay, what about boost your mood? If you want to change it, it could be what?
Miss, can we say concern?
Concerns, yes. For anxieties, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, concerns. Yes. So what about boost your mood? Can I change it?
We can say for boost your mood, we can say backup. Backup.
Backup what? So let's say lift your spirit up. Lift your spirit up. So by this I have changed the words. I have just changed the words. I want you back to join these three ideas using not only but also in the chat box. Come on, everybody. I want you to join the three ideas using not only but also in the chat box. You can understand my question or not yet? You can get what I want?
So, Miss, the first point, it treats sadness, and the second point, it helps us forget about our concerns. The third point is it boosts our...
Which we change it into lift your spirits. So lift our spirits or your spirit.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to join them together. Join the ideas together using not only but also in the chat box. I didn't receive any answer.
Miss, I'm actually noting it down in my notebook, and then I'm gonna maybe like send you in this chat, okay, Miss?
Excuse me, your voice was lagging, my dear. I didn't get it. What did you say?
Oh, I mean that I note it down in a rough notebook, and then I will send it to you in the chat, okay?
Okay. Okay, come on, everybody. I need your answers. Man, Ottawa, I need the answers. Come on. Not only remember when I start my sentence to use auxiliary. Come on. Not only what.
Yes. Teacher, no, never mind.
Yes. So I've received Maya's answer. Okay, but Maya, you've got the mistake that in the second sentence you have to add forget, not forget. Forget
Miss, can you
about
please
what?
help in the first part? Like, I mean the part where we say it does not only this part. I repeatedly
So not
get
only.
you.
So let's see here. Not only what? What is the first sentence? Treat some depression. Okay, this is the first sentence. So how do I form the question from this? It does it, right? This is how I form the question. Does it, treat, and so on. So if I write it down, not only, it will be what? Not only what?
Oh,
I got another answer
not only
here.
I got, like, I made a mistake where I wrote it does not only.
Excellent, Remes. Remes, excellent. Excuse me. What was your question, my dear? Not only what?
Oh no, Miss, I was just saying that I did a mistake.
Maya, the others.
Miss, can I say my answer?
Yes, Nurai.
Not
No,
only
my
does
dear,
it.
because your friends are writing.
Oh, okay,
Miss
sorry.
Nurai, your friends are writing down the answers.
Sorry.
Okay, my dear. Okay, write it down, write it down. Remember that after not only have to add question, word, or auxiliary.
Teacher?
Do, does, did. So I'm talking about swimming, so not only, yes. Yes. So let's do it together. Who can help me?
Teacher, I'm sorry, but I was unable to write it in the chat because for some reason I just struggled to type in the words because my keyboard, it has a problem. So I barely
Okay, so I need somebody. Okay, no problem, my dear. So I need somebody here to tell me what to write. So not only I want to form the question, as we have just said, that how do we form the question using does. So, question word does. Come on, everybody. What's wrong? Why don't you answer?
Can I say
Yes. Yeah. So not only does it, come on,
it treat sadness, but also
treat.
it
So
goes
you removed the treat. ثانية واحدة. Sadness, comma, but also what?
but also
what?
it lifts our spirits.
Lifts our spirits. Okay, and if I want to add the third point, how can I add it?
Can we write as well as?
As well as, excellent. As well as, yes.
As well as it helps us forget about our concerns.
As well as its ability, let's say, because we want to change its ability to what?
Ability to
forget our concerns. Forget our concerns. So, as you see, summary is not an easy task. It needs lots and lots of practice. However, you can, by practice, you can understand how to do an ideas, how to find synonyms, how to group your ideas, and so on. Okay, so it needs practice and practice. Okay, any questions so far?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, any questions? Any questions so far?
بنشكر حضرتك جدا جدا مس شيماء على وقت حضرتك والسيشن كانت ممتازة وإن شاء الله خير، وحضرتك ما شاء الله يعني مس ممتازة طبعا، والطلبة أكيد استمتعوا ومتفاعلين ما شاء الله.
شكرا.
شكرا لحضرتك، مع السلامة.